G'day legends, welcome back to the workshop. Yes, I thought I'd bring you a video. It's way overdue. Came back from Vegas and I was pretty crook. I threw out a video quickly before then and yeah, it was just something to keep you entertained while I was getting better. Now, somebody, or an amazing company, called Beyond Riders, supported the whole wolf pack when we were in Vegas, and I gotta say they looked after us so well. And I'm gonna go through the first of two jackets. There'll be another video later on going through my other jacket, but I thought I would start off with my soft shell reflective hoodie. My soft shell reflective hoodie. I got it in the blue eclipse color. I got it in the blue eclipse color and it is ridiculously good. They all come with level 1 pads. This is the back pad, obviously shoulder and elbow pads, all level 1. Very easy to put these into. I'll just insert, you'll see the jacket on the deck here. Basically fold this up nicely here, squeeze it in, pull over the flap at the top, bang like that, and just make sure the Velcro is in the right spot so it is snug away and secure and doesn't annoy you on the ride. And it's simple as that. So here it is. You probably saw it on the ride, the reflective hoodie. They were nice enough to do Wolfpack patches for us for the sleeves. It has got a really nice thumb pocket or thumb hold here, which I really got to like when I was in Vegas. Really, really nice. This is a warm hoodie. Now, you know when you go on rides and you stop on the side of the trail somewhere and you're actually charging your board up and everything? The hoodie on this is super, super, super warm. And I gotta say, I loved wearing this. One thing I do suggest, get rid of your watches. Mine was a little bit tight on my wrist, only for the one reason I don't like having super things tight, but as you can see, it's snug. And the trick with this is they made this really snug. Now, the other jacket which I'll show you is one size smaller than this. So I went up a size. They recommended all of the crew and the Wolfpack to do that. Now, there you can see that nice little thumb pocket in there. The pads in this make this super, super, super snug. And one thing I've got to suggest is you do get these jackets so they are really snug on your body. Now the reason being is if they loosen, they move around too much, when you do come down, those pads will slip around and you'll go straight down on your arm rather than going on the elbow pads or the shoulder pads where you want them to. So it's a beautiful jacket. As you can see, it's really reflective. I'm gonna do something a bit dodge. So here I am in the dark. You'll see, I don't know if you can see that, but the reflectiveness of this jacket is brilliant. It really stood out when we're on those night rides in Vegas, and everybody comments on how bright that white is when you can see it from a distance. And I honestly, I've got to tell you, I'll turn that back off again. So good. Oop. So good as far as the reflectiveness. Now, it does have the pull cord here. I'm not a big pull cord sort of guy. The hoodie is nice and big. You can zip it all the way up and tighten it down if you want to. But I love that, being able to do that. And also being nice and high, it keeps a lot of cold air from rushing in. Oh. As I said, it is tight. You do have that, whoop, I didn't have that pad locked in properly. You do have that sunglasses corner, which everybody talks about. You do have an inner pocket here. Really, really good inner pocket here, which is nice to have. On here, same thing. Inner pocket here. That's really good. No sunglass thing down here, but you don't need it. So you've got two pockets. You've got your sunglasses corner of the jacket there. Oh, it is really warm. I'm starting to sweat in there because it's a warm day in my garage today. You've got a loophole here and a loophole here. I'm not sure what they are for, but they're elastic and they are a clip off. So I'm not sure whether you want to whether you can think about tying those into your jeans or something, but you probably could. But they are there. The other thing that I really find amazing on this is this under sleeve venting. You can see that there's a full vent there. We can zip it all the way up or open it all the way up and get a lot more air both sides. You do have a bit of a shoulder give there. So if you're, stretching your shoulders over or you do come down, there's a little bit of give in it, which will help stop breaking the stitching or tear it to pieces completely. Now, the other thing is on the back panel, I'll show you, I'll turn around here. On the back panel, you do have these vents up here. So there is more venting in here. But I gotta say, the jacket is for those wintry nights. Now I'm gonna read this from here, so stay with me. The colors are blue eclipse, black and silver, black and black, light gray and silver, khaki, eclipse, arctic blue eclipse, purple eclipse, navy blue eclipse, army green eclipse, light brown eclipse, mustard eclipse, yellow eclipse, orange eclipse, red maroon eclipse. So there is a huge amount of colors that you can pick from here, and you won't be dissatisfied at all. As I said, mine was the blue eclipse and I really love it. People commented and said we look like the Power Rangers in Vegas, all of us together. But one thing I've got to say, and the colors and the reflectiveness in Vegas stood out so quickly. Every time I went to look for one of the crew, one of the boys, it was so simple. I just literally looked across the group, and there was hundreds of riders at times. I could just go bang, there is Scott, there is Drew, there is Thomas, or whoever else was wearing these jackets. We knew where everybody was really quickly, and it just happened to be that I think just about everybody had a different color, bar Carlos and Dredd. I think they both had yellow, but everybody else had a different color. So it was amazing that we all were able to do that. Love this jacket. I will be riding it all through my winter here, which we're coming into soon, with all those cold nights of riding and cold days. So this will be my go-to forevermore through those winter days. Beyond Riders, thank you again so much for all your support in Vegas. Next video, I will show you my other jacket. I'll go through that quickly for you so you can have a look at that, and yeah, get a once over and see what you think. Anyway, that's it. Remember to stay upright, keep smiling. Craig Taylor out. You!
Nice.
All right.